So it will be a wonderful evening full of music, laughter, joy. It might be a very short broadcast. They may only be in for like 10, 15 minutes. I didn't pressure them at all to come up, but they had said, hey, why don't we do it? We can also talk about Periscope. We can talk about tonight is the last night, high emotions, people being very, very emotional right now. We haven't at all talked about COVID. We haven't talked about a lot of things recently. All that stuff seems to be on the back burner. It really does. Please forgive me. I don't know what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you, right? Do you know who did that song? Great tune. Do you know who wrote it? I know who wrote it too. It's a wonderful song. So tonight, hopefully, we'll see Laura. Hopefully, she'll describe what's going on with her in her musical career right now. She's always in pursuit of making music. She is very happy to be on Haps, and she's excited about this chapter of her life, and she's ready to try new things. Here we go. So,
here we are.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, there they are. That's not Laura. Who's this guy?
This is Alex.
This is Alex, is it? Hi, Alex. Oh, we can't even see him.
Shawn Mendes.
Here, I'll fix it.
There we go.
I'll fix it. I see you. There you go. How you guys doing?
Good.
We're doing good. We just went for a walk with Alex's gimbal, and we took some footage of the dog running, and now we're having an ice cold beer.
Speaking of the dog.
That's the way to do it. Oh, look there's the whole fan dam. So if someone wants to follow either one of you, they can easily do that. Now, Alex needs to put his credentials in the comments there so people will know that. Yeah, in the comments. So if you see the red box here.
I'll be on the comments.
Do you see how it's red? Will you? You're the comment lady? So it'll be just Alex and I. Now, I was hoping to have something set up one of these times where we could easily put some music on of yours, but I didn't know what I could play and what I could play. And
you can play anything.
I thought in the future
from me to play whatever you want. Thank you, Terry Porter.
Someone said cute pup.
Woo,
Terry!
I remember Terry. Terry, you're the best.
Say hi to Terry.
Terry's been our family friend for like a really long time.
Oh, no way.
Hello, Terry.
Oh my God, 20 years.
Yeah,
20 years easy.
Crazy.
So Terry is also a huge lover of dogs.
Aw.
Aw.
So Laura, when you were growing up, what are some of the music stylings that you listened to as a kid? Do you remember some of the music? Some of your first influence?
Yeah, Jackson 5.
Remember what they were?
Huge. Because you got me the greatest hits CD from the store. And I remember in my little elementary school choir, I asked the teacher for the Christmas celebration concert if we could do I'll Be There by Jackson 5 because I was really liking that on the CD. And he actually said, yeah. And then I think we sang it and he didn't give me the solo, but whatever.
Some people's children. Yeah. he didn't fully understand the woman.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. What about you, Dad? What was your early childhood music?
When I was really, really young, believe it or not, I loved Elton John. Elton John was my absolute favorite artist. And then I think the very first song that I thought was a very cool song was Chicago, 25 or 624.
Oh, cool. I don't remember
that. Which I later found out. Yeah, it was a kind of a rockin' tune. It really was.
Hi, Mel.
Oh, I want to. Hi there. Yes. For everyone who is just coming up now, this lovely lady in the room here is, guess what? My daughter.
Aww.
That's my daughter.
And this is my handsome boyfriend.
It's too bad we couldn't. Yes. Laura, I thought this might give you a chuckle. You ready? Who does this remind you of?
Matt.
Can you see it?
It looks like
Matt.
our balcony.
It kind of does look like your balcony.
Yeah.
I love that you can bring the photos
so you
up
can
like
read.
that.
Yeah. So if I bring something up, we're going to do a little bit of reading of spiritual stuff. We'll do a little bit about music. I can't see as well as you because I don't have the very large monitors in front of me like you guys.
We're on the
when
Mac.
I bring something up, are you on the Mac? Can you read that?
Just let your life unfold this week.
Kinda.
Today, ask yourself, would I like to be treated in this situation? Being kind is always the right choice. May you find peace knowing you tried to be fair and patient this week. Hashtag shout MBB.
We're going to put just you two up for a second.
So
Laura,
I didn't ask Alex what his music is.
I think my dad played, I think, like 70s, 80s rock, like ZZ Top, stuff like that.
ZZ Top? That's awesome.
Just got paid today. Yeah.
Do you know ZZ Top, Dad? I bet you do.
Of course. Of course. She's Got Legs.
Yeah.
There was a blues tune called Just Got Paid that I really liked.
That's what I was talking about.
And
I just got paid today. Got myself a pocket full of change. Yeah.
Our live performance is only $7.
Really? Is that all the cost?
Harry Porter said you guys saw ZZ Top.
We did. We actually got some really cool tickets.
And you guys remember that night?
Nobody would believe that story. We actually, that was one night we remember. I also remember another night where we had magic cookies and that went sideways. That was an Anthony Gomes concert. From what I can remember of it, yeah. So Laura, do you know who this is?
Prince.
Yes. So when I was 20, I absolutely thought he was the most amazing musician ever because the albums that I listened to before he got big, he did every single instrument.
Yeah, you said he self-taught
and all the vocals,
all the instruments as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but he came from a very musical family.
Hey, Malik from Lynchburg.
Yeah, so
sorry, Dad. We're just saying hi to the
hello,
people.
hello.
The people are what matter.
Tonight is you. It's whatever you want.
We're just happy. He's been trying to get us on here forever, and we're finally did.
Well, we finally got it together, right? And I'm hoping that in the future you'll start doing performances too. Might be fun to occasionally do a little jamming. Right?
I really do want to. I really do. I've just been not live streaming for some reason, but
Not in the mode?
miss it. No, yeah, but I think now that we're getting more settled and everything, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
And Phoebe's super down.
Yeah, well, Phoebe, when I usually have her.
Malik says he's just a man, so
Well, that's good. And Mookie's
Thanks,
here.
Mookie.
Mookie and Phoebe. That sounds like a relationship made in heaven, doesn't it?
A really good children's show.
Don't take my dog.
It does, yeah. But Ravi and Mookie are actually good friends. I met Mookie on Periscope.
Ravi.
Periscope, though, right now is the last night, by the way. So if you have a Periscope account, tonight is the last night.
Tonight's the transfer.
Did you know that, Laura?
Are they transferring Haps to Periscope?
Tonight,
everyone who was on Periscope is going now onto Haps.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, that's the plan. We would love to see that come.
Mel gave you a super heart.
Hey, Laura,
Dad.
I want to show you
Thanks,
something.
Mel.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much.
And so Malik says that he's a drummer and that he wants to jam. I'm super down. You should, I don't know if you have MIDI drums or something, and maybe we could write a song together sometime. I always write acoustic things or even on my electric, but I don't it's all chord progressions and vocals. I don't really have any. I'm not good at using the drum sequencers. So maybe we could collaborate sometime, and you could put drums on a track, or you could send me something, and I could figure out like a vocal melody. So,
boom, bam, 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 bing.
Send me an email.
Well, Laura's also done a lot of collaborations. Sometimes people will write music and they don't know what lyrics to put on it. I think Laura can pretty much put music onto anything, and it still makes sense. I want to show you something, Laura. This reminded me of you, your artistic side.
Ooh, I like love that. Oh, it went away.
Yeah, here it goes. Well, it was that the beauty of the man was too strong.
It reminds me of the Twilight Zone, but it also reminds me of, like, I think just because it's black and white, it has like Twilight Zone-esque, but it also kind of reminds me of some of the things that we watched together about aliens.
For some reason, I see a raven.
Yes. Please don't steal my children from me.
Alex sees a bird.
I see a bird. I see a raven.
I see an eye in there. Do you see the eye in there as well?
Yeah, that's the raven. So I see the raven looking down.
Kinda. Hi, Bo.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Says.
So Laura, here's another weird one that I want your interpretation of. Isn't this weird? That this is the kind of stuff I do now.
I know, but I love that you're pulling it up. It feels like a show. Like I want you to teach me how to do this more, because this is a great. Oh wow!
I think it's probably under present and you pick what you want to present, kind of thing. Unless he has slides up, maybe. I don't know.
This is how I felt yesterday after doing my arm workout.
Bo, I see a lot more.
Yes.
Cheers, Bo.
Cheers, Mike.
So what do you think of that when you read that? And and what I mean by that is the energy of that, because to me it has a story in it, and Laura's art always was layered. Like it's told a story, and there was always a little bit of sadness, a little bit of darkness, a little bit of joy. It was the whole gamut of emotions in it.
I love that. Shiva. Sorry.
What is it? Oh, Shiva.
Shiva was, I think it's something related. I'm not sure if it's a Greek
mythology,
but Shiva was in Final Fantasy.
So
Shiva
Bo was saying
princess.
This reminds him of Shiva, and that's cool. I think to me it kind of like the tree on the head to me is like growth.
Yeah.
And then all the different arms like having different ice and fire and wind. It's like different stages of emotion and growth. It's like kind of showing like life always has ups and downs, but you just the process of going through it repeatedly, and at the top it's just growth.
I think it all to me like all originates to nature, everything.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
They are not doing interpretive hand signals right now. They just talk with their hands a lot.
I talk.
Lisa Pullum. Hi, Lisa. It says, me, I see this as life always in movement, constant change. That's really cool. That's similar to what I picked up as well.
Yeah. Say hi to Bo. Hi, Bo.
So I was hoping Laura in the future would actually do some art. Like,
I've actually,
you know what I mean? Sit down with the sketch pad or paint. You know, this format here on Haps is incredible for that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see right here, Yasmin?
Hi, James.
Sure. Yeah, go do it.
Okay,
go
I just painted this for Alex. I'll get it for you.
I love this.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
It's my first one.
So prefix. I just got back. Well, not just got back, but I went on a trip to Japan for a couple months.
So okay, I don't know if I'm holding this right. It's just a watercolor painting.
Yeah.
It's kind of basic, but it's my first try.
I love it.
So it's a Japanese temple.
Yeah.
Because we want to go to Japan. We should invite Candy in.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's awesome. I follow her on Instagram, and she's really cool. She said she would teach me and Alex some Japanese because she lives in Tokyo.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went for 2 months, but yeah.
Tell them about your Japan trip.
It was incredible.
Yeah,
so I had it planned for a little while. I kind of felt it was a little weird because I flew out just before kind of COVID got hectic. So I was there when COVID was kind of getting bad. But there they kind of treated it like it wasn't a thing because of the Olympics. But no, it was incredible. It was a great experience because I also got to go when there was no tourists. So everything was kind of open and it was just like normal, but you didn't deal with the insane amount of tourists. I ended up having to stay a little bit longer because they canceled my flight home because of COVID. But yeah, I basically backpacked from Tokyo all the way to the southeast, all the way to Nagasaki, and saw everything in between. Yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. Their culture is incredible.
It sounds like life-changing, everything he says about going there, their culture. Tell them about the garbage.
Yeah, so one thing I found fascinating about Japan is that there's no garbage pails anywhere. Pretty much every city there's no garbage pails, but yet there's not I couldn't find a single piece of trash while I was there. So it's just incredible how everybody kind of does their part there to make sure, like, for littering and stuff like that. But that's kind of how their culture is. I think it's just everybody's so invested in their own country. It's actually it's very motivating.
Oh, thank you, Bo. Bo just said he likes my painting.
Oh, did it? Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you so much. But yeah, that's really cool. I wish that there was less littering here.
So I want you guys to look at this. This is a game that I usually play with the spiritual people when they come in.
Okay.
And anybody that's in the comments and has a big screen, there's 1 million words there.
It's hard to see this photo. It's very small.
Is it?
Well, here.
But it's because we're on the broadcast side.
Yeah. It says, I am grateful for, and there's 1 million words here. And the one I'm most drawn to is creativity. And then probably the next one that I'm seeing is music for me. So if I had to pick 3, so it would be community, music, creativity. Those are my 3 favorite. Are you being dirty boy?
No,
being a dirty boy?
Bo said vodka. And that's the first.
Bo said, I don't see vodka. Like, I love that.
Oh my god.
I the first one my eye caught was flowers, and then I saw family.
Yes.
I got in this moment, and I got clean air.
Yassine says, question, is your man on Haps? Yes, Yassine, my man is on Haps. He is at Alex Siambis, SAIMBIS, and you should follow him because he's an incredible videographer. He is.
And a very kind soul. And a very kind soul indeed.
He does. And he's so handsome.
Oh, gosh.
Well, So do you have any photos that you've recently taken that you could put up? Because I could give you controls. No, I can give you controls within the... So you know how this works with Laura. I'm going to give you controls.
For us to learn.
Yeah. So right now, and anybody's from Periscope, what I'm doing is I'm going into invite. I just gave you director controls. So if you would like to upload some photos, you can do that. And now you can see from the side there, the stuff, and you see where it says here, upload image, video. You can upload a video. You can upload as long as it's not of the
good footage from Japan and stuff. Do you have it on your computer?
Well, I wanted to show some just recent, like maybe like like the ones we shot on film recently.
Okay, yeah, we shoot a lot of film, like 35 millimeter film rolls, in a lot of different cameras.
Oh, you want puppy pics?
Come through for you, Bo. There's lots of those.
That's like my profession, puppy pics.
Well,
yeah, Bo's my man.
Bo, what is that?
Yeah, vodka.
Bo never talks to me. Like, Bo says 3 words to me. So see, everybody has their tribe.
3 quality words.
Yeah, I bet you the best words. Yeah.
Oh, 3 quality words. Is that your next song, Laura? 3 quality.
I think that's a good album.
Words.
Sounds like an early 90s.
Now, do you see what I did here? I wanted to focus on you two. And I just put myself very small here. So you have here, if you notice, you've got stack, you've got pip, you've got grid, and you've got tall.
Yeah.
So if you have a guest, I always suggest to use pip. Because you can highlight. Now, if you're a funny-looking old man that's 58, you make your photo smaller, and then you highlight the Ricky Valley.
Dad, you know all the ladies in the building are trying to get at you. He's a
handsome man.
All those senior citizens, you behave.
I want to kiss Michael on the lips.
Hey! What are you doing, man?
It's because he plays World of Warcraft, and him and his guild buddies, they say the craziest things to each other, and it's just normal.
Their sexuality.
Jeez,
all right, broadcast ended. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so there seems to be a glitch. Goodbye.
Okay, so what I was
Um,
saying was that we shoot a lot of film photos. We shoot like all different types of rolls. We do Portrait 400 or just like the regular one. We recently shot a black and white roll. It was our first time shooting it, and so we have to set the focus and everything ourselves, and it's just fun because during quarantine it's something to wait for. You shoot all these photos really mindfully, and then you wait to get them back, and it's a really cool process.
Oh no, sorry. I mean,
That's it.
Michael, how do I upload these photos? So I have some right now that I want to drop in. Do I just?
okay, you should see at the side.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the very bottom, are you seeing all the photos to the side?
No.
Oh,
you know what? I think
if
I know
you
why.
go,
Oh, you know why, Laura? I think it's this way.
oh, it's because our browser window. Was
Now I
small.
see it. Okay, so do I just?
Okay, so
drop it in?
you see all the photos, and then it says upload image video.
There
So you
it
can
is.
put
Yeah.
a video in there.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, and then when you're ready to play it, just play it. It'll go up, and you just have to click on it again. And this is great because we've got tonight so many people from Periscope will probably watch this. So where can someone find your music too, Laura? If they
She says Spotify and Apple Music.
This is the calmest I've seen her on one of these.
Which is weird.
Like,
No, but you're feeling safe. You're definitely feeling safe with him being there, right? That you can tell. Yeah.
So here, this one. Let's drop this one. Let's drop.
Oh, these are good ones. Bo, we got
Let's
some
try
Phoebe pictures coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, also
Okay,
in the
so
comments, Bo said that he loves you.
Yeah.
Well, Bo, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm liking that this love is going forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. So, okay, has your photo come up yet?
We are putting them in. It says it's uploading 100%.
Okay, we got it. I'm going to put it up right now. I'm going to put one of them up
logo.
right here.
So we shot this recently on 35. Yeah.
So we shot this, on 35 millimeter film. I think it was the Kodak. What?
Portrait 400.
Oh, this was the portrait.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a good roll.
And this was when Phoebe's hair was just starting to come in on her like little ears.
Oh, look at her. Where is my little princess?
I don't know.
No, she's under you. She feels safe under there. That's why.
Aw. But yeah, so this one was good. This is one of some of the first ones that we got of Phoebe. I remember I was so excited. And then we have some more from this roll.
Here's one of Laura's beautiful hair.
I remember, so when he took this photo and he posted it, I was like, my hair doesn't look right. And then one person messaged me and was like, your hair looks really good. And I was like, okay, I like this photo. But I had like a bit of a diva moment.
We've become the Kardashian family here. I'm going to show you a picture of my hair.
That is a woodland elf's hair.
Look at that. Oh, and then one more Phoebe. I like this one. Actually.
Yeah, you can do as many as you want.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing.
Look
We're in no hurry. Take your time on all this stuff here. We're all good. And I upgraded my computer a little bit too, so it's helping.
Was it that I said the thing about the memory? Is that what you did? Because I remember I was saying I had 64 gigs, and then you went downstairs.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Oh,
so
see,
they can't see us right now, right, Dad?
No, they can.
No, why? What are you doing? Oh.
No, nothing. Just because I've never seen this before. They see, Alex, that's the screen, so they can't see it.
Oh, okay. So we see a preview.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because I was fixing my hairline.
So,
here's a good
one. Whatever you want put up, all you got to do. Can you see? You see the little box above?
Yeah.
It looks it looks like a little head. It's a tinier. You see the grayish one. The one above it, that will give you full photo. But if you wanted to blend, let's say we wanted to blend the hair, it'll be in there. See that? We're blending and we're reaching for the sky.
This one's
because
cute.
See, when you were at Periscope, right, you were reaching for something that wasn't here. But
there was a lot
at
of
Haps,
on there.
well, there's been trolls today, Laura, and a lot of tears. A lot of people very depressed. They're missing their old life. So anybody's interpretation of this would be great. The other thing too, on a normal broadcast,
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
really?
I thought basketball too. I thought of Space Jam.
And Switch.
Space Jam.
Yeah, totally.
To be honest.
I love Space Jam.
Yeah.
I love this one.
Oh, there they are. My
Who's
favorite
that?
2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right
when
there.
Phoebe
Yeah.
still fit in that bag. She doesn't fit in there anymore. Well, she does, but it's not comfortable.
So,
Yeah.
how long have you known Laura? Maybe you can share only the backstory you want to share. And
I think
the other thing, go ahead.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
not
say,
the one where he ignored me on Facebook.
I think like probably it's like 13, 14 years.
Yeah, we've known each other for a long time, actually.
Yeah, we just didn't talk for a very long time. We met when we were, I think like I was probably you were in high school too.
I was in 8th grade, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just going into high school. I remember I was really into skateboarding, so I would have.
I met him at the skate park. I met him at the skate park in London, and I was with Beth and Vesna, and we were drinking alcohol.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Who knew?
But at the time, it was like 5 of us having like a beer, like
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. But
think about the kids now, Laura. They don't have that.
No, they don't.
no,
I actually feel
Right?
they do.
They don't have. I don't know how well you can read on your. But in the future, if you can put the broadcast on your big screen on your computer,
Yeah.
I can't even see the comments, which is unfortunate because I love the people so much.
Yeah. How do
If
we?
we pull it over,
Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Now we're back.
oh guys,
Oh my, we missed so many comments. Oh no.
I love Lamp. I also love Lamp.
I love hard eyes.
Thanks for the hard eyes. You're really cool, Malik. And hi, Mark Harbin. We are doing well. We are on my dad's broadcast. My dad is the best broadcaster on HAPS, so this is a huge honor. And we love everyone in the comments.
So what I think you guys should do in the future is get some of your friends that you know, have a little art festival, jam festival, music, whatever you want. They haven't mastered, though, I got to be real, the sound yet, Laura. They still got a long
Your
way
sound
to
just
go.
went up really crazy for a second.
Because I got
You
close.
mean our sound, or you mean the website?
If you're doing music, it's still not great.
Oh.
They're working on that. Is there any more photos you want to share before we go? Do you want to keep talking to the people? I know. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we have control over this light, and I feel like it's not very flattering, but that's okay.
Well, no, we can change it. What do you want?
I don't know, like more white, I guess.
I can literally change it to exactly just white. Watch.
I think you need to get your people to talk to his people to get stuff done.
We're working on it. We have the technology.
Whoa, that's very bright, but we'll turn that down.
You guys have the patience, though. That's the most important thing. And you have each other.
We do.
We do.
Which is... Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. This is...
I don't know what this dang computer.
There
we go.
Let's take a look at what Michael's
The dang? I like the dang. The dang, a dang, a dick, a dang,
Yeah, that's
dang.
So, Dad, bring up another photo.
Yeah, let's chat.
Okay.
We should.
Can you guys read? Can you read this one?
Yeah.
We always. Yeah.
You go, baby.
We have.
No, you read it, Dad.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right. You may think your light is small, but it can make a huge difference in other people's lives. And Laura has such a beautiful light, and I'm hoping that she'll be more comfortable on here. And Alex is just like me, a bit of a goofball, and he's gonna have. Yeah, no, but you need that, and I think you two together would balance and have such an amazing show together. And I've never seen her this calm on here. Like, she's usually rapid fire, 5,000 words a minute. This is the most calm I've seen her. So you must be a grounding force. I also talk about dark stuff. So I'm going to put this up and tell me what you think when you see this. Do you like the slides, Laura? It gives you stuff to bounce off of.
I actually love this shot so much, but also thank you so much, Jay Opera. You are the best. Going to follow you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone. I love this shot so much because it's rare that you would ever see a subway floor this clean that it would be shiny. But also, I haven't been on the subway now in so long. I never thought I'd miss it. I used to take the subway to my morning classes from East York all the way downtown. It was like the longest commute. And my friend Adriana from Venezuela, she would like hold her backpack, and she was like always afraid people were going to steal stuff. I don't know. It's just like a quirky place, and it's such a great place to watch people Sometimes watch people do drugs. No, but like, you know, it's just, it depends on the day. Like sometimes it's beautiful. Like I saw a guy, he had an amp and he was like plugged in. He had like a power source and he was just like jamming on the subway. And then like also I've seen some pretty sketchy things as well. But you love the subway too, right?
Hey, dude, kind of, is this from Toronto?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
He's wearing your Adidas pants.
Yeah, he is. Well, also Babs. Babs has them too.
Babs has them too.
Babs has them now too.
Yeah, you can't talk about Babs on any broadcast.
Oh yeah,
we won't. We won't.
Sorry, Babs.
You are forbidden. You are forbidden fruit now. So I want to bring something up. I'm going to bring this up here. I want to see first of all if anybody knows who this is.
I do.
Okay, who is it?
It's Chris Whitley.
Nope. It's Eric Clapton. It's Eric Clapton. So I'm going to put you up here as well with Eric. Okay,
Thanks,
if I can. Or maybe I'll just put you up, period. But so I want to tell you a story about Eric. So Eric said some not nice comments in 1976. 1976, he mentioned that he had felt that there were too many people of color going into England. That's the nicest way of saying it. I think when something is that far gone, so many years ago, we don't need to bring it up now. He has done more for artists all over the world. Like artists like B.B. King would have never got played in England if it hadn't been for him and a lot of the white artists.
But what is that connection? Like what makes you say that? Like what did Eric Clapton do that made Black prominent artists be played on the radio? Because if he was so open about saying such like discriminatory things about people of color, then what makes you think that he carved a path for those people to have like a spotlight?
All the blues artists that he loved were, like Freddie King, B.B. King. He worshipped these guys. They weren't getting played at all on the radio. They were not getting exposure whatsoever. He reinvigorated their careers with his support, especially in England. Jimi Hendrix probably wouldn't have blown up the way he did if it hadn't been.
That's what Malik just said a couple seconds before you actually said that. He said Jimi Hendrix too.
Yes. Now, I want to tell you a quick story about Jimi Hendrix, which is true. And I want Laura to really listen to this because it means a lot. He almost gave up. So he was a guitar player for the Isley Brothers, and they did their best to try to promote him. And then Little Richard. Do you know who Little Richard is?
Yes, I do.
Tutti Frutti, Oh Rudy. Yeah.
Didn't he Little Richard played the piano?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Very, very flamboyant, incredibly talented. Some people believe he was the original inventor of rock and roll and R&B together. So artists like Prince loved him, absolutely adored him, thought he was, the creator of so many different forms of music. Jimi Hendrix played with him in his band. He was so good, he stole the show. And Little Richard said, look, there can only be one star, and told him he couldn't work with him anymore. And then he gave up and said, look, I have to find a way to get to England. Maybe I hear that they're more open-minded. And he blew up so big there, and he started doing so many concerts all over the world. Then he became a superstar back in his own backyard. But he had to leave his backyard to be noticed somewhere else.
Yeah. My dad has said that for a long time. He always said that I should go somewhere and just try to play shows and stuff. But I just always felt like if I'm not comfortable playing shows, not that I'm not comfortable. Well, okay, let's be real. I guess I'm not that comfortable. Otherwise I'd be doing it a lot more. But playing shows in my own backyard, then what makes me feel like I would suddenly have this immense confidence to do it in another place. I definitely have worked on it, and I'm more working towards that, and I've been doing more singing videos and stuff, and I really do want to do more live streams on here. But I'm really hoping too that when we go to Japan, we're going to Japan. We're going to Japan. Okay, it's happening. Well, he's already been, but I really want to go, and I really want to go
Hi, Dee
and
Dee.
play some music there as well and do some videos there.
Hi, Dee Dee from
Hi,
Phoebe.
Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, this is my daughter. This is my youngest daughter. This is Laura. And
Hi, Dee Dee.
and Alex is there, and then we also have Phoebe, who you can barely see, but Phoebe is there. Thank God she has some color underneath her face because she's just blending into a shirt.
Well, when she was a puppy, she was like mostly black. You could never see her eyes. Mark Carbon wants to come up in our stream. I'm just kidding. Stream.
Well, let's see what this is about. Do you know him? I don't know him.
I don't.
No. What's your feeling? Let's see here.
I'm
gonna have
feeling like let's go for it.
Just go for it. Let him up. Okay.
Let him up. Let him up.
I'll invite you. If it goes sideways, sir, we will flush you faster than a toilet. Okay. So there. You go.
I like to believe everyone is inherently good. Let's see if this guy is shot.
Yeah. So, what do you think of this photo?
This reminds me of Game of Thrones.
This reminds me of the Bible, the Christian Bible.
It does. Okay. Lysol against Clorox. I love it.
Just kidding,
this
guys.
This gives me anxiety of leaving Lysol white lids open.
Oh, yeah.
And them all going dry.
Them going dry.
Yeah. That's what I thought of.
Hey, Brother John.
Brother John is here. Do you know the story with Brother John, Laura?
I believe I do.
Do you?
I know you've said that name before.
When I was first doing broadcast
on Periscope
10 years ago on Google Hangouts, Brother John used to have these atheist and Christian and woo people come together, and it would be like a bloodbath of talking. And
I think I remember you showing me some of these broadcasts like early on back in the day.
Yeah.
But this
and
is when
thank God nobody watched them. Like they were never, there wasn't a lot of views, but it was a great place for me to develop my skills.
Training wheels.
They were training wheels.
Ooh.
Yeah. Especially because it was probably such a combative atmosphere that it allowed you to like be like, well, I'm not the most out there person in the room.
Mm-hmm. Brother John, Brother John
says I must get my looks from Mom.
Oh, that's good.
Brother John, I was a pretty stellar stud in my day, man.
He looks like Ray Liotta.
Michael, don't be modest.
You're stealing my thunder, brother. Yeah, it's okay. Brother John, do you want to come out? I'll invite you as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. You can have, for those who don't understand how this works, you can have up to 6 people in the room. It's easily done. You can have other images in the background. I don't know why my face is pixelating so bad. Do you see that?
Look at Dad's face.
Hello, I'm morphing.
Dad, you look like that guy from the Goonies.
That's the wrong photo, but that's okay. We'll just
I am transforming into a better being. Yes. That's
Your
funny.
galactic overlords are taking over.
I think they did. I think the Palladian overlord said enough of this crap.
The one time you ended your broadcast saying something like that, oh my gosh, it killed me. It was so funny.
Yeah. So what do you think of this hair, Laura? Do you think anybody, and why would someone take a photo of their hair, really?
So we're going to show you why.
We're like going to show you why we did that.
So
okay, you got more photos? You got more
we are looking up some content here.
I used to watch this as a kid in a little animated series called Gundam Wing, and I did show Laura it, and
we love Gundam Wing.
She fell in love with this kind of corny character's hair.
Yeah.
And
her
actually, the way I see it, she did it better than the character. So I'm going to find a picture of her. And actually, I think it's pretty cool.
Could it be that you're maybe a little partial to the person in the photo? So
maybe.
Let's go back to the spiritual realm here for a second.
Okay.
So what do you get from that photo, Laura, if you were to interpret that photo?
I like it because it first thing that comes to my mind is creation of the universe. Mm-hmm. But that's tied to my like Catholic roots that I don't really associate with anymore. Like just my beliefs have evolved. But I like to think that is a representation of whatever higher power does exist.
Right.
I don't think that I think that whatever higher power does exist is probably way beyond our cognitive ability to actually retain it. Like the idea, the structure of it is probably beyond what like our being, but I'd like to think that it's something to do with the creation of all the universes.
I'm going to read this, and this is something I personally have to work on.
Okay.
No joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me too.
Choose to listen more than you speak today. Listening is a wonderful skill to develop. Your relationships will flourish. Yes.
Hashtag show MGB.
I value that one for sure. I can, yeah.
Dad, I gotta be your hype man. Whenever I see that, I gotta do your.
It's all about the hype. We're hyping up the room. So do you see how you can burn up 40 minutes if you have images very quickly? I'm seeing a photo here. It looks like of a TV. I just don't know what it is.
That one was an accidental one. Yeah, you can ignore that.
What is that? Let's see that.
That was a cool photo I found online. It's in Japan, and it's really cool because it's like an old CRT TV that we all remember, the very heavy ones, and it's just like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of my childhood, and I'm sure it reminds you of yours. That place, like a it's an old PlayStation 1.
I've seen this exact photo. Did you save this?
Yeah.
I think I saw this on Instagram or Tumblr. I saved it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love it. It's cool. It's basically it's
this is something that I love so much. This is when nature is overtaking industrial structure. You know what I mean? Like all the early Halo maps in Halo 3, even just like Combat Evolved, they're all old structures from like Planet Reach that are being taken over by these big trees and vines and everything, but also just an old, like, I love that. That's a theme I've realized that I love. Do you remember that movie I used to love, Ever After?
Yes.
There was this scene where it was like this old, broken down, decrepit castle, but it had all this vinery like growing on it. And then he sent me a link to this list of Canadian or Ontario photo shoot locations, like places you can go and shoot or whatever. And that one, remember I said in Cambridge?
That are like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like they were supposed to be like Middle Earth, like Lord of the Rings, but it reminded me that one I said I want to go to with you in Cambridge. It's like just like the same from Ever After. If anyone has ever watched Ever After, Drew Barrymore, best Cinderella take in a movie ever. But you'll know that scene, that iconic scene where she tells the prince she can't be with him, even though she loves him. Yeah, and there's all these vines growing in the broken down palace and everything. You can go, there's a place in Cambridge, Ontario that is like the exact carbon copy of that. So if you want to shoot some photos or do some videography, I'll send you the link.
Invite us
and we'll shoot with you.
That was beautiful. Thanks,
Dad, you're beautiful.
So I'm going to ask you, we always do a couple of deep subjects. We always try to do that. Mm-hmm. So now that you've been on the planet a few years, what is one of the most powerful things that you've learned about love and relationships? That's a deep one. And anybody in the comments, if they want to jump in, what have you learned about being in love? Please share.
You go first, Alex.
I have to think about that. What are the most valuable things I've learned?
That's a deep one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've learned that like love is so beautiful, but there's also such an aspect of choice included.
Yes. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
Yeah,
like a lot more work than people realize to make it successful in this sense.
I actually feel like if your heart is in the right place, like the work isn't this huge weight of tedious like bearing, but I do think that it's just a conscious choice. Like falling in love is so beautiful, but then choosing to stay in love with that one person is conscious and does take mindfulness. And I think I think that there's choice behind it, but the choice can be easy with the right person because they have the same values as you. What's that?
Yeah. I think that's where I said the challenge comes in, because I feel like a lot of times nowadays with all you hear about it, you know, like all the divorce rates, things like that, some people, I don't know, I just feel like it's, it can be challenging. It's not something that's easy always, but
yeah, like I feel like life, what it throws you is never that, like it is in the moment, but in the grand scheme, it's not that difficult. So it is like if you make that choice in the moment to navigate that with the person instead of like against the person, then you will grow from it and have like a stronger thing. But a stronger thing, you know, like
Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
oh,
Yes.
Dad, I was okay. You're the one who took it there.
Keep it PG. Keep it PG. There we go.
That's our
So,
beautiful
does anybody know who these guys are?
The Isley Brothers.
You got it. You got it. Yeah. So that suit there, the gold suit, I was thinking that would be a great suit for Alex to wear at Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah, and then you could wear like the Jimi Hendrix one on the very far left there.
I like the gold one.
Yeah, well, maybe you both could have the gold one.
Well, maybe for Christmas this year, we'll all just dress up as an Isley brother.
Can anybody tell me any of the Isley brothers' names? Anybody in the comments, even in the replay, if you can tell me the Isley brothers' names, I will be forever. Now, Laura, I'll give one away. One of my favorite artists right now is Ernie Isley's daughter. I want to play her music.
You showed me, but we should pull that up.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Just so you know, Dad, Dee Dee, in response to your question about what we've learned about love, she said, I try to be independent as much as possible.
Really?
And Malik says he likes the black and gold suit the most, which I agree. It has a very like Zorro vibe going on.
Yes. Does anybody know who that is?
I'm going to say his name is Eric Isley.
No, well, that right there is okay. So if you go with that, if you go to the very far right with the big afro, that is Chris Jasper.
Oh, Brother John is coming through. Ernie Isley, O. Kelly Isley Jr., Ronald Isley, Chris Jespin, Rudolph Isley, and Marvin Isley.
Yes.
Kemoy but Brown. Hi, Kemoy. He also said Ronald Isley.
Yes.
And Malik is lolling with us the whole time.
So here we go. And this is how I think love should be handled. Very logically.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yes. Yes.
I love him. He had a lot of albums.
He looks like your late grandfather, by the way.
I was just going to say that, but then I didn't.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Brother John Googled it all. I wanted to say you didn't, but I kind of thought you did, but you didn't have to admit it. I would have had your back.
But I like that he was resourceful, right?
What's his name? Leonard Nimoy has so many like ukulele albums, like old vinyls that he released. I didn't know that until I watched the documentary about him, but he actually had like a pretty hefty music career.
No way.
Yeah, we'll have to listen to them sometime. They're so funny.
Oh my God, I'm finding some really strange stuff here that it'll trigger some memories here for you, Laura.
Yeah, absolutely.
Laura, do you remember this memory? Here, I'm just going to show you this. I think this was a while ago. We're going down memory lane. It's almost like we're showing you family photos here just for a second. Let's see if I can find it here. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. It's hard to see.
Oh my gosh, that's my niece Haley with the kittens that my old cat Navi had.
You zoom in, it looks like a Shiba.
It does.
It looks like a Shiba. It looks like a Shiba Inu. It does 100%.
Alex is obsessed with the dog breed Shiba Inu, and that cat kind of looks like one right now.
100%.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's a cat?
It is. That cat ended up being in a bit of a nightmare.
She was amazing. You should tell them about the time when she was seizuring. Do you remember that?
That was unfortunate. I had no idea what to do. This happens quite often, but with a small cat, if you give them the wrong like flea treatment, they can have a really bad reaction and seizure. So my dad, he actually rushed to action and saved the day. He just inherently decided to give her a bath. There's my dad right there on the screen. But he gave her a bath to get the residue or whatever was causing her like distress off of her fur, and she was so thankful. Do you remember, Dad? She was nuzzling on you, and she felt so
and she was not a lovey.
No, she was
cat.
actually there. She was borderline. What's that word? Feral. She was borderline feral. Oh, we brought Relena up.
Yes, I know. I did that on purpose.
So Relena, this character here is the character
Yeah.
that
Stole
my previous
Laura's
she
hairstyle.
stole my hairstyle because previously there was a photo that we had taken on film of my hair that looks similar.
So I was gonna die.
Oh, thank you. We had to
So
plug
what-
in the computer.
Oh, good. So he's going to go on to Haps on there. So we are now at 50 minutes. I usually like to go about an hour, and then we usually just end it. And I
Brother
find an
John.
hour is a wonderful time.
Brother
Yes.
John said, "Love is overrated.
There's a quote that I
Statistically, only 2% of married couples are truly happy. 50% divorced. The rest stay together for various reasons. Disney
There's a
told a
quote
lie."
I just found that goes about this, and it was one they.
Alex has a quote to follow up on your point here, Brother
I
John.
have to find it.
JK, he has to find it, so I'm going to make some time
We'll
here
come back
for
to
him.
it though.
But so I agree because, okay, that's a lie. I don't agree. Okay, maybe I agree, but I have just been dealt a good hand and had a good example.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are gross. They kiss. And my mom, when we go thrifting, she saw my dad 20 minutes ago, and she'll be like, "I just miss your dad. You know, they're cute." And they go on adventures together, and they're friends, and they spend all this time together and talk. And I've had a good example of what love is. But I'm going to segue into Alex's
How do you
quote
feel
here.
about this though? 'Cause I think that's true.
You read it.
Unhealthy love is based on two people trying to escape their problems through their emotions for each other. In other words, they're using each other as an escape. Healthy love is based on two people acknowledging and addressing their own problems with each other's support.
That's very, very well said. Oh, there's my parents with
There's
a huge
a perfect example right
sunburn.
there.
Dad, you look like you spent some time in the sun that afternoon.
See him,
I
Alex?
did. And that's the thinnest I think I've been in 15 years. That's when we were
Bye,
in.
Malik.
That's when we were in Brights Grove, and
Mom looks
we used.
so pretty.
Oh, she is. She's
She
stunning.
looks
You should.
literally so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let's look at her.
I freaking love my parents.
Bye again, Malik.
Tell them about the time when you broke your arm. No, was it your leg?
Yeah, I broke my ankle up to my knee, and I was about 8 years old. And they gave me some T3s, and I was flying the friendly skies, feeling no pain. And they were wheeling me out on the wheelchair. And after they put my fiberglass cast on, and I saw my dad, and I was just overjoyed to see my dad. I was like, "I love my dad. That's my dad." Just letting everybody in the waiting room know how much I love my dad.
So Laura,
Aw.
what this photo here? Tell them where that's from.
Is that Brights Grove?
That's Brights Grove. Isn't that
Oh,
beautiful?
we love Brights Grove. Johnny, be good. I am so blessed. I so agree. We all have blessings. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, I hit you.
Johnny Be Good. Johnny Be Good. Would you like to come up for a sec? Johnny Be Good's a good guy.
Johnny Be Good is an incredible song featured in Back to the Future too.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Oh, Kimoy Brown says, "I think many people don't get together for love. They do it for money gain, so they grow apart after the flinch is over."
Mm-hmm. And I don't think.
I
the way
agree.
things are
It's
going nowadays
unfortunate.
Helps.
Yeah, because everyone's so materialistic now too with media. I feel like,
Yes.
and there's all this perception of like, as a woman, if you have like a rich husband, then that's monetary gain, or vice versa. As a man, if you have a partner that's like, either way, you know, I think that is glorified, but they don't really show a lot of the like control issues and like inner dynamics of what that's really like.
Thanks, Mel. Oh, we're
Mel
not.
it.
So Johnny Be Good doesn't want to come up because he just woke
Okay.
up.
That's fine, Johnny Be Good. I just thought I'd offer. So here's another wonderful photo of Brights Grove back in the day. You too. All right. So listen, we're at 54 minutes. What I usually do at this time is I ask the people in the audience what they are
Grateful for.
Yes. And someone says, have you had troll issues? Not so much in this broadcast. No. No.
Yeah, no, not a single one. Everyone's been really, really great.
Yeah,
I've never personally had a troll on Haps yet. Not once.
I think with the Periscope users, though, being
Yeah, we had some troll activity today.
Probably deal with that a lot more.
Yeah. Sorry, say that to my dad.
No, I think probably with the Periscope with their user base being ported over, you'll probably see that a little bit more. That's unfortunate.
Big
but
time.
for the numbers. So
Yeah. So what are you guys currently grateful for before we end it?
Laura.
He's so sweet, but he's just a freaking. Oh, I don't even know. I'm grateful for
To be alive on
Alex.
this planet right now, in this very moment. Be healthy and happy. That's it.
I'm grateful that we found each other in quarantine, and I'm glad that we
vaccines. Yes.
Yeah, vaccines. We're grateful for that as well. But I think it's been good for us, like our relationship, because we haven't had the traditional, like kind of what sorry, I think his name's Kimoy. I don't want to like say it wrong. I'm sorry, I just forgot. But yeah, Kimoy, like when he was talking about, I'm not saying that's what it's like, but at the same time, a lot of people when they get together, it's all about like going out and going for drinks and like partying and all this different stuff, and then they get like caught up in that, and then when they have the real downtime together, they're
Yes.
like, do I even really like you?
Yeah, they kind of almost have a superficial, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
But we've had this,
organic.
like we've never even gone for a drink together, really.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I think, well, we did. We just recently
We didn't
tried
get
to, but we didn't
served,
get
though.
service because the servers were.
but so like we never got to do all of that stuff. So for us, we've had all this like intimate time and like really getting to know each other. And then now us going out for a drink together feels like this like
Almost
super crazy special thing or something.
But that's what I think everybody goes through to start. And then,
Yeah. But I like that we really like each other versus like we already found that out, which is nice. So I'm grateful for this process. I sound like I'm on The Bachelor. This process, it really works. I was blindsided.
You're becoming your father.
Hi Kareem, bonsoir. We love Mr. Robot. And Tyrell Wellicoy says bonsoir, Elliot.
Oh, I don't even know bon.
I think it just means hi.
Does it? Bonsoir means hi.
What does bonsoir mean? Please, Kareem. John says we have to think more deeply about our relationships.
Thanks, Hanoi.
And Kanoy says that he's happy for us. So I'm going to think deeply and also thank you.
Oh.
Dad, what are you grateful for?
Honest to God, the community here on HAPS, that all of us during the pandemic have been able to sustain work, which is incredible. Yeah. I have somehow been blessed enough to be at a company where I'm still working. Mm-hmm. I'm so grateful for that. I love the new addition in our family, Phoebe.
Yes.
I think she brings a form of light that we didn't have before. So I'm very grateful for that. The truth of the matter is, the most important thing that you have in your life is the people that you cherish the most, your family. And if you can be with someone who makes you feel comfortable, and tonight, while you're in this, semi-stressful situation with strangers, you could clearly see that there is chemistry between you two, and he is the grounding force for you. Now, I think we have a deadly combination here for having your own show. Even if you did something once a week, and yeah. And then he is very savvy when it comes to technology, far more so than I am. And just have photos, have music ready. You can play videos. You can, and with his, oh my God, with his system, you could have videos playing. You could have 6 guests. You could have.
It's like a little power plant. His desktop.
Well, yeah. So give them a rough idea of the computer power you have. Don't show them, but just give them an idea of. He has the most overkill system I think I've ever seen.
We could do like a camera flip.
Can we do a camera flip?
Yeah, here we'll do a camera flip.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
The apartment's not too messy.
Okay.
I'm just not.
So you see that beast glowing? That beast glowing over there is and I highly recommend if you do a broadcast, do it on that.
Well, we were gonna do it over. We were gonna do the broadcast over there, but then we switched it up because I thought the lighting was better. John Ardmore, who dat? Who dat?
So Laura, what are you currently using? Are you using the Logitech camera?
I am using the Papa Look.
The Papa Look. Okay. Well, guys, that Papa Look camera is actually doing a pretty good job. Not bad at all. I don't even know if they make that brand anymore, Laura. So you gave me a moment here to do a shameless plug, which I am doing. Folks, now that you're on Habs, and you might need a nice camera. This one here is affordable. It's $60 to $80. As you can see, the quality is pretty good. Tonight, for some reason, we're having problems, and I think that's because the servers are overloaded on Periscope tonight. I think we got Periscope, we got Habs, we got all these different intertwining broadcasts going on. People saying farewell. Arrivederci. To me, I'm not sad
saying
about
domo
it.
arigato, Mr. Roboto. Don't worry, we don't care for spell check either. We got what you meant on the first try. Bob Urban says, love the show, Michael Bathurst.
Yes, Bob, can you come up for a minute? I would love for you to meet Bob.
Thanks, Kamoy.
Aww. Kamoy, we love you. You're so great. Thank you. Kamoy Dad said the best relationships are built on good friendship and communication. You guys just be honest about your feelings and you will be great together.
I think we do a good job of that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
So, Bob, yes.
And John Admiral says we rock.
Well,
you
he's
rock.
right.
Yeah, you rock more.
So please, if you can, support your other broadcasters. A lot of people do need the money that are on these casts. So especially the musicians, most musicians are starving right now. So if you're on, and if you can afford $1, give them $1, right? Most of the people that I love that are blues guys that make a good living have not toured for a year. A lot of them are trying to do the streaming thing, but it's not the same.
Yeah, no.
I saw on Instagram the other day, it was an ad, and it was an ad that said it was someone had made their own program telling musicians, you don't have to do performances anymore live. This is how people are making money. Like, watch my program and you'll learn how to do it too. And the video that the guy used for his ad was a video of that girl that you love, that I love too, that she's like, she used to play on the street and now she always plays, and she's got that, and she's got a microphone. And she's got What's her name again?
I'm actually having a brain fart. I'm seeing her. Oh, that was just a mouse. Everybody's alive.
She's got curly hair.
Yes. Yeah, it's like Melanie or something.
Anyway, like she's a huge streamer for music, but it was interesting to see because I always see her on here, and then I saw her used in an ad, and I was like, good for her. That's awesome. You know who I'm talking about. She's great.
Yeah, she was starving. She was starving a year ago, literally. And I watched one of the broadcasts that she was in, and she got emotional because she had
Kate. Her name is like Kate or something.
Yeah, I'm having a brain fart right now.
Me too. I feel like her name's Kate, though. Just saying. Anyway, Dad, love you, but I'm really hungry.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's wrap it up. So, guys, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to put you on here. Oh, it's not letting me do anything. It's not letting me do anything here. It's doing. I think it's doing the freeze thing again. So, guys, just.
Can you put us on?
No, I can't. It's frozen here. No, we did. It just took a second. I think the servers are overloaded. So, Laura, give us a very quick pearl of wisdom before you go. Thank you. It wasn't. And where they can find. You put the credentials in there. Oh, do you have the little Earth, Wind, and Fire thing with the sounds that Phoebe has? Do you have that close by? Yeah, if you could. Yeah, if you could just. Yeah, get that and play that, and we'll end it there with that. A little bit of music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get Phoebe.
Okay, we'll get Phoebe so we can see how much she loves the kalimba.
So I want to tell you a true story.
This is an African instrument, I believe. You tune it with a hammer, and it's really cool.
Oh, she loves this.
Oh, it's a little out of
The
tune.
most important part is Phoebe.
Haps is the best. Be kind to each
I
other.
also love Earth and Fire, John. They're incredible.
Dad loves it.
Sign up and subscribe because Haps is
Sign up to Haps. Give us some coins.
yes, and a boatload of money.
Support your fellow broadcasters, and Michael is the best.
Go,
In
Mike,
the West.
Go.
Yes.
People are gonna be like, okay, maybe we're gonna have our
Okay. The show is over. How you guys doing? There you go. So, did you enjoy the guest? I hope you did. Oh, look at it. It's having a heck of a time here. Let's see if it'll let me. Ta-da! It's doing a couple strange things here. Let's try this. Oh, look at that. I'm crazy bad. Okay. Yeah. So there's definitely stuff going on with the servers. I had this earlier tonight where it was acting a little crazy. So I'll get rid of that. See if that helps. We'll get rid of this one here. I just want to make sure I close it down properly before I go. But I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Mel, for being so kind. Thank you, Bob, for being here. Family is a very important thing. It really is. Oh, look at that. I'm the pixelated mess. Hello. It's so beautiful. There you go. I don't know what that's about. Something must be overheating, I think. Maybe I need more circulation. I'm going to read this. You guys ready? It booted us. Yes, it did. I booted you, honey. I got rid of you. It's okay. It's not anything personal. I still really love you. In the deepest moments of silence, you receive messages of divine love. We are truly awakening together. So let's explore pathways to peace. We owe it to our children to live in a state of harmony. And I thought that might be appropriate to end it with tonight. That was a powerful broadcast tonight. It really went well. I'm hoping that they will do more in the future. And when the lighting is a little better, you might be able to see Phoebe in her full glory. Yes, Laura's saying thank you to everybody who came in and the comments and the outpouring of love. And, I think it's only appropriate that we end the broadcast with Laura's hair, the glory of Laura's hair. Listen, take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be extra patient and compassionate with the people who are from Periscope. And know tonight that the emotions are running very, very high. And if you can, broadcast tonight. Get out there. Get your flavor going, right? And don't be afraid to do your first broadcast. And if you can, get some family members to come up. If you're feeling a little shy, and invite your mom, invite your dad, invite your brother. Everybody's got somebody in their family that is a bit of a showboat. And as you can tell, I'm very comfortable being on camera. I've been most of my life a person who really enjoyed performing. I do miss singing, and I'm hoping that Laura in the future will sing for you. And I love that she has that same interest that I have for music. I'm just going to end it with this, guys. Here we go. Let your mind be freely flowing with creativity and gratitude today. I pray you release all forms of fear and regret this week. See your life as a precious gift from the heavens above this year. And may you enjoy, if you're brand new to this HAPS environment, may you know that we are here together in this collective. Let's be kind to one another and know that every day is a new opportunity to shine your light and to heal those that you love in this world. God bless you all. Thank you so much for Alex. Thank you so much for Laura. And of course, we can't ever, ever forget the wonder and the glory of Phoebe. And Phoebe says goodbye to you as well. Good night, all. Be good. Be safe out there. And Dee Dee, she is beautiful. Take care. Bye-bye.